So for reading value from the command line, what I have to do? I must open command prompt, type the command Java class name, and we should give value 1 space, value 2 space, value 3 like this, right? Then how these values are passed into Java program as string array object to the main method. So in the class addition, I have to read the values as argument to main method, public static void main of string array args. Now this args variable is having array object reference pointing to the array object. Now, how to read values? By using args of 0 and by using args of 1 and args of 2, like this you should read. Now, after reading value, I want to store in a variable of type int. I cannot write args of 0 directly. I must write int a equal to, I must convert the type to wrapper class by using integer dot parse int of args of 1. Then I should write int b equal to integer dot parse int of args of 2. Sorry, 0, 1, okay. And then next I should write int c equal to a plus. So this is how you have to write a program. Now here with the 3 values background, JVM creates array object 0, 1, 2. The given value are stored here and is pointing to this array object. This is 0, this is 1. Reading first value, reading second value. Okay, fine. Now tell me, if what is the rule in calling command line arguments application? I must use command prompt. First rule is what? I must use command prompt. Rule number 2, in command prompt, you have to run the program by passing values. Okay, how many values? Based on number of values we are reading. As many values we are reading, those many values we should pass. Can I pass less than that value? No. It leads to array index out of bounds exception. Can I pass more values? Yes. The excess value we are passing available in the array object, but not reading in the Java program. Okay. These are the points we understood in last class. Online students, got clarity here? And now I have one question, try to answer. Everyone try to answer. And how to read this integer 10 from the keyboard? Integer dot parse int of args of 0. Okay. Then args of 0 is coming as what? Double quotes 10 and it is given to parse in. Parse in method returns is as what? 10. Okay. For all primitive data types, we have parse method, but there is a small problem with character. I am enter the character A from the keyboard. The character come to the program as what? Double quotes A. Now if I write character dot parse char of args of 0, okay, here compiler throw error. Parse char method is not available in all wrapper classes, 7 wrapper classes: byte, short, integer, long, float, boolean. In all these 7 wrapper classes, we have parse method. But inside character class, we do not have parse method. Why, sir? Because not required. Why it is not there? Not required. Why? If you remember the memory diagram of class when I'm writing, I told you string object created, inside string object, the characters are directly stored, I told. Actually, no. Inside string object, the characters are stored not as a string, stored as a character. Each one is divided into one character. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. Given character H is stored as a character. Next character stored. next character store, next character store. So the given string, if I write as a string s equal to double quotes Hari, when I write string double quotes Hari, it internally each one is stored as a one character HARI. Then why do we need parse char method for converting? Now you want to read which character? First character. Then string object dot, assume the string object name is what? S1. String object dot. Inside string class, there is a one special method called caret. Which character you want to read? Zero index, right? Caret of 0. Then 0 index character H is retrieved and returned to our program. So what you write now? Char CH equal to. No 0 index, now I want 1 index. Okay, write 1. I don't want 1, 2, write 2. I don't want 2, I write 3. Which index character you want, you got retrieved by using caret. So tell me, similarly, from the Java, from the console, I entered A, one character A. This character A coming as what? String object A. String object A internally already converted as a character, na? It is already available as a character, single quote A. Why you want to convert again character to character? The character you entered from the keyboard is sent to program as a string. Inside a string object, args of 0 variable, args variable 0 index, args variable 0 index, pointing to the string object. Inside string object, A is already available as character. How to convert character to character parsing? Not possible. That's why what I should write? Caret of 0. Then args of 0 pointing string object, 0 index character A return to our program. So how to read character from the keyboard? Char ch equal to character coming into what? Args of 0 dot what method I should call? Caret of 0. Why character class doesn't contain parse method? Because the passed character already available in the character format. No need of further parsing. So finally tell me all points I want, right? I am sending one value from the command line args of 0. Convert this value as int. Int I1 equal to integer dot parse int of args of 0. Converted to double D1 equal to double dot D1 equal to double dot parse double of args of 0. Next, converted character char ch equal to no parse char method. Directly take what? Args 0 pointing to string object dot. In the string object, take a 0 index character because one character means available in 0 index. And then next, boolean I want to read. Boolean bo equal to boolean dot parse boolean of what do you write now? Args of 0. Remaining all values are available in string format, but already character available in the character format. That's why there is no parse char. This is the important point. Yesterday I didn't explain intentionally because yesterday you are already learned so many points. I want to explain in today class. So finally tell me now, I am creating student object. Student S1 equal to new student. I want you read values from command line and parse. Student object contain student number, student name, course, fee, email, mobile, gender, and then studying status. Studying status. These are the values I am sending from the keyboard. Tell me, student number passing as a first value available in the index 0. Student name available in 1. Course available in 2. Fee 3. Email 4. Mobile 5. Gender 6. Studying status 7. Totally 7 values I am passed. All these 7 values must store inside student object. For that, what you write? S1 dot SNO equal to first value is what type? Integer. Should convert to int. So what you write? Integer dot parse int of args of 0. Okay. S1 dot S name. S name is what? String. Already passed value in the string format. No need of any conversion. directly args of 1. S1 dot course. Course is a string. Past value already available in the string format. No need of any conversion. S1 dot p. P is a integer number. Should convert. So double dot parse double of. Parse double of. What do you write? Args of. What is the number 3? Okay. Next. S1 dot email. Email is string. So directly args of 4. Next. S1 dot mobile. Mobile is a number. So convert long dot parse long of args of 5. 4 5. This is 4. Next. Now I want read gender. S1 dot gender. Gender means what you pass? M, F. Male, female, first character M or F you are sending. Then now you have to read args of 6. In the string object, take the first character 0. Then S1 dot studying status. What do you write? True, false. True, false means what? Boolean dot parse boolean of what you pass? Args of 7. This is the student object reading dynamic program. Okay. So if you want to make your student object dynamic by reading all its value from command line, this is the program you have to develop. Got an idea? Right? Please write down. Already yesterday I have given question. You cannot pass the int array value from the keyboard. You should pass one value store in a int array. You cannot pass objects from the keyboard. Keyboard has only pass values. Write down this question. Okay. This is the program and this is the input. Java college and these are the values. So you have to write student class and a college class. Read the values into college, store in the student object, print on console. This is student class, this is college class. So complete program I want you develop. I don't help. Already given is idea. In a data type chapter we written same program now you are developing here with runtime values. First write student class. How many variables must be available in student class? Already mentioned. You must read below values means all variables are must be available in student class. Totally 8 variables you create. Create a class student with 8 variables with those names by choosing the correct data type. Write down. Everyone try. Question completed. And down first write student.java class student. Inside student class declare all the 8 variables. Writing a class. Class student open bracket. What is the syntax for creating variable? Data type variable name. What is the variable name? SNO. What is the data type? Int. Int SNO semicolon. Next variable S name. What is the data type? String. Right. All 8 variables clear. String course, double fee, string email, long mobile, char gender, boolean, study. B small letter. Look at here. Question and progress. You must read below values. 8 variables, same name I have. Converting question into program, that understanding important. SNY, SNAME, course fee, email, mobile, gender, study. Of what type? The respective data. Now the class is ready. Why I'm creating all these variables inside class? Clearly I mentioned that read student value from command line and store in its instance. If you want to create instance, we require a class. Instance means one copy memory to all variables available in the class. Completed? Then next what? I should create this class instance, read value from command line and store. For that, I required main method class. Can you try main method class yourself? This is the program. College, main method, create student object. Here what happened? Here what happened? S1 variable is created. All 8 variables, memory allocated in a continuation locations. And reference 1010 is stored in S1 point. Now read values from console, store values in the variables available in this instance. Okay. First value, second value, third value, fourth value, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. Right. Fill that program. 1 minute. Here variable name, here variable name. Write down, write down. So addition program mathematics, object oriented programming, object. Both concepts I explain. and read and print values. So our first task in logic development, read and store values. There you go. Reading, storing value. For storing, variable, data type, variable required. For reading, reading runtime value chapter required. Both combined. Data types, types of data types, variable, array, class object, literal, types of literals, type conversion, all topics meant for storing, and the reading runtime values for reading. Online students following up? Offline students, please don't miss classes. I'm not asking any questions, right? Just I'm explaining, I'm not, scolding you, forcing you, nothing doing. Only thing is, in the classroom, don't use mobile. That is a restriction. Remaining all your wish. Don't miss classes. Offline, online class, online students are not missing classes, daily attending, nice. But online students, you must also slowly respond in the chat window. Don't only listen, respond, so that you will learn how to speak. Can you tell me how to compile and execute this program? Yesterday, one student sent a message asking, sir, compile successfully but not executed. Why not executed? You cannot run from the command edit plus. Control 1 compile. Control 2 when you run, main method is called by passing argument, no. Then args of 0 throw, array index out of bounds exception. Okay, array index out of bounds exception will come. You cannot run this program from edit plus. You have to run from command prompt. So what is the syntax? That's why I told you yesterday, syntax is important. Java C, which class you compile? College.java. It generates two dot class files. What is that? College.class and second one, student.class. The next, Java execution. Which class I had to execute? Java college. If we run Java college without giving values, again we will get what? Array index out of bounds exception. So how can we overcome? Now if you run here, we will get exception in thread main. What is the exception? Java dot lang dot array index out of bounds exception for the index 0. I'm not passing values. So what is the rule? I must pass values. So how many values I have to pass? Bolo. How many values I have to pass? 8 values. In which order I have to pass? Same order. SNO, SNAME course, fee, email, mobile, gender, studying, exactly same order I have to pass. Java college, SNO, SNAME, course, fee, email, mobile, gender, study. Okay, I have to pass all these values like this. Then what happened? Now college class is called by passing string array object with all these values. String array object with all these values. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then college class main method called by receiving this passed array object with all these values. Then args variable is pointing to this all values. Then first args of 0, 101 converted stored. Hari stored. Urjava stored. Fee 3500 converted stored. And then email directly stored. Mobile converted and stored. Hello, you should not write here L. If you write L, that is wrong. Only write the number. Okay. Next, now character, double quotes M, converted to character and return the character. And Boolean true, converted to Boolean store. And finally, printing all these values on console. Printing all these values on console. What is the output printed on console? S1 object values. Okay, this is come. Sorry, let me run unnecessary. I am doing all the nonsense. Okay, so now I have to take this command to command prompt where I have saved this program. Open command prompt, clear screen. Okay, I'm hiding this big path with a colon, clear screen. Java C, college cmd.java. Then Java college. Dot class file name is college. If I run directly, I'll get exception, array index out of bounds exception for the index 0. Then clear screen, Java college. I have to pass all these values. Instead of typing again, I'm just copy pasting them here. Quick. Okay, press it. Now look at there, all values are coming up. S1 object values. Whatever I'm passing, those values are stored. Tell me now, without modifying the source code, can I run this college class with new student? New student taking admission. What? 102, Balai Babu. Okay, look at that. 102, Balai Babu. Next, clear screen. Another student application form coming. Can I change this value to 103, Pawan Kalyan Babu? So this program is dynamic. As many students are coming to take admission, for those many students I'm giving admission. Every time I'm not modifying the source code, I'm not compiling. My program reading values at runtime. So this kind of application development is important. Okay, na? Right. Have you written along with me these commands? Rise Kondra, why you are seeing me seriously? Compilation execution procedure. Development completed, then compilation execution process. Okay, output you can ignore, but at least you write commands for compilation execution. Done? As many values you are passing, those many you should pass. Okay, there is a important entry question while writing thing. Java. People will give this command and ask, how many arguments are passing here? How many arguments are passing? What is your answer? 3. Everyone. How many arguments are passing here? 3. 3. All are 3. Any other answer? Think like a JVM, not as a human. If you think like a human, you will give wrong answer. Think like a JVM. Follow the syntax. Java. After Java, what will come? 2 arguments are passed. Why? Uh, After Java command, whatever you write, this is what? Class name. After class name, whatever you write, they are what? Arguments. Understand? So, very, very, very important point. Always strong on syntax. If you are good at syntax, any question asking, you can easily answer. So, 2 arguments are passed. Here, class name is what? Hi. So, how high can be the class name? Why not? My wish. Anything I can take. I will confuse you. It is not project. It is an entry question. In interview, my target is what? Confusing you. Addition, subtraction, I will not take. Hi, I will take. Okay, already I uploaded this bit to the Google Classroom. Check. Next, tell me. I am asking another example. Tell me how many values I am passing. Java edition 1020. How many values I am passing? Right, 2 values na. You got 10 one value, 20 another value. If space is not there, it consider as what? 1 value, and this 1 value read by args of 0. Args of 1 doesn't have value and get runtime error. Okay. Next, one more question I'm asking, try to answer. Now I'm writing like this. Java edition. Tell me inside edition class, I am reading args of 0 as string int. Args of 0 in the program. Args of 0 you are giving to parse int na. That means you want args of 0 value as what type of value? Int a equal to integer dot parse int of args of 0. Args of 0 value are passing from keyboard and giving that value to parseInt. That means args of 0 value should be, I'm not asking type of value, value should be int. If you pass other than integer, parseInt method accept or not accept? Look at that. I'm giving AB. How many arguments you are passing? 2 arguments. 2 arguments are giving to addition class. What the first value args of 0? A. Then A is given to, is it A character A na? Is it string A na? String A. String A can be converted to int? No. Char A can be converted to int 97. But string A cannot be converted to 97. It is compiler throw error. Here parse int method throw exception. What is the problem? Formatting is the problem. What you are formatting? Number. Number format exception. While dealing with the command line argument example, you will face 2 problems. Number 1, array index out of bounds exception if you don't pass inputs. If you pass wrong input, parse method will throw number format exception. So the value you are passing from here should be of same type what we are reading. Okay, na? Now with this knowledge, tell me, there is a problem working with command line argument program. Java edition. Tell me, when I type Java edition, as a user, do I know inside this addition class, you are reading value from command line. You are a developer. You know, I am the user. Do I know? I don't know. Then I press enter. I got result 30. How? Okay. I got exception. Java.lang.arithmetic exception index 0 out of bounds for length 0. Oh, I should pass value. When did I come to know that I have to pass value? After execution, after I got the exception. When I run your product, the product is wrong. If it is blasted, when I start using the mobile suddenly blasted, then tell me, will I buy your product second time? I kept charging, and then now it's unknowingly it's getting heating, and then unknowingly it is blasted. Then it's a problem to me or not? There should be a warning, some signal. Babu, it's going to be blast. Ting 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 ting. Go away, go away. Some warning message must be there or not? That warning message is missing. Now, okay, I should pass 0 value. Then by reading this error, I realize that I have to pass value. What value I have to pass? Is there any information to me that I have to pass integer number? Then I enter something A. Then I got another exception, java.lang. Number format exception. What is the problem with the command line arguments application? Command line arguments application doesn't give information to the end user. What type of value? Okay, let me tell you like this. Doesn't give the information to the end user that he should enter values. What type of values to enter? How many values to enter? No idea to the end user. Command line arguments application is not meant for end user based application to develop. It is meant for developer fast entering the values purpose. Okay, if you want to take the value from developer, you yourself developing the program for fast developing, fast execution, quick inputting the value, then command line arguments application is suitable for developer, not suitable for end user. Tell me, what end user expecting? When you type Java C press enter, end user expecting this program should prompt a message to me, what? Enter first number, then enter 10, then prompt second message, enter second number, I enter 20, then display result colon what? 30. So it is expecting you to prompt message from your program. What type of value I should enter, how many values to enter. You keep prompting message to me so that I will enter the values, So tell me, which application end user likes? Command line arguments application or prompting messages application? Prompting messages. Prompting message where you are doing? On command line or on console? Console. That's why it is called console user interface application. We are interacting with the user. We are interacting with the user by providing some characters on the console. That's why this program is called what? CUI based application, console user interface application. Understand? So tell me, is it good idea to develop command line argument based application in the business? No. We have to develop what type of application? CUI, console based application, by prompting the messages. Okay. Now I have a question. All the people know how to display message on the console. Okay. Now I want to write a program for you. You help me to display messages. Class edition. Okay. Let me open our project. Directly I type there. This is our edition program. Copy paste. This is addition to. I am deleting this entire code. And tell me, I want to prompt a message on the console. If you run this program, I want to display message. What do you write now here? System.out.println of double quotes. Enter first number. Observe very difficulty point. Now, compile this program. Java Open command from Java C edition.java compile, Java edition executed. Now JVM calling edition class main method by passing empty array object, because you are not passing any values here now. When you're not passing any values, it pass empty array object and we are not using that array. And now this line executed, this line is executed, and what is printed? Enter first number. Enter. Enter. Look, print message, enter first number. Enter. 10. Where it is entering? Here, here. What happened? Our program execution already terminated. So after prompting message, my program should be halted there and wait for the user to enter value. Na? Observe now. This is my Java program. My Java program prompting message. After prompting message, my Java program should pass this program here, cursor blink, wait for the user to enter. For that, first step, I must connect to keyboard. Second step, I must read value, the entered. Third step, must convert it to primitive data type. So I have to do all these job now. When I run command line arguments application, JVM connected to keyboard, entered value reading and passing to our program. But when you want to read value from the console, you have to write the logic to connect it to keyboard, and you have to write the logic to read value entered on the keyboard. For that, two statements you have to write. Statement number 1, before this SOPLN, you should write one statement called scanner, SSCN equal to new scanner. Tell me, whatever the number you entered here, you want to scan. Scan and reading only, na? I want to scan value, read value. For that, there is a predefined class called what? Scanner. Tell me, this scanner want to scan data. If you remember in my yesterday class, first 5 minutes, my Java program can read values either from keyboard, backend from the file, or backend from where? Database. Now scanner is capable of reading data from keyboard, also can read data from the file. You can read the data from keyboard, can read data from the file. Now the scanner object, I should tell to scanner object, read data from the keyboard. For that, here in the parenthesis between, I should write something like this, system.in. This is system.in represents what? Keyboard. So the keyboard is represented by an object or statement called what? System.in. Then scanner connected to the keyboard. Now, if I compile this program, compiler throw error saying that cannot find symbol class scanner. Babu, scanner class where it is available? You have used predefined class called string, predefined class called system. These two classes are available in java.lang package. When you are accessing the classes from java.lang package, you no need to write import statement. If you are accessing from other package, you must write import statement. This class is available in java.util package. Java.util.scanner. Now program compiled successfully. Tell me now, what this line is doing? This line is just step number 1, connecting to keyboard only. It just created a connection. Does it passing the program? No. Does it reading the value? No. Observe now, if I run this program, Java C edition.java, compile successfully, executed. What happened? Simply this line executed, connection to the keyboard is created, this line executed, message printed on the console, program terminated. I want to pass there to read. For that, you have to call something called SCN dot. In this connection, means in this scanner, there is a one method called what? Next. What method name? Next. If you call this method next, then program execution is passed for you to enter data. Look at that, compile, and then execute. Enter. Look at that, cursor blinking now. Cursor blinking because you printed up, because you call next method. Next method. Now I am entering data 10. Now when I enter 10, the value reading by next method, return to our program. Now, very important point. This 10 is read from the keyboard and return to our program as what? Double quotes 10 read and return to our program also what? As a double quotes 10. So you have to convert it into integer. What do you write? Int a equal to, is it compiled or not compiled? Not compiled. Compiler throw error, incompatible types, because next method return type is string. What should I do? Convert integer dot parse int of integer dot parse int of scn dot next. Clear screen. Now program successfully compiled because it's parsing, executed, cursor blinking, enter the value 10, 10 reading and return. But every time it is going to the next line, I want to pass the cursor here in the same line. Then I have to take what? Print. Okay. Now, next, tell me next number I want read. Int b equal to, what do you write? Integer dot parse int of scn dot next. Hey, Babu, here I have to prompt message na system dot out dot print of double quotes, enter second number, double quotes, semicolon. And finally, int c equal to a plus b. Display result, system dot out dot println and double quotes, result colon plus c. Save it. Go to command prompt, clear screen, Java, C, compile, Java, execute, enter number, prompting there. Who is making the cursor blink there? Print message, next message, parse int. Printer. Next. Now enter 10. Press enter. 10 coming as a double quotes 10, given to parse int, convert it to 10, store in A. Go to next line. Then next method, pass the program. Now enter 20, 20 reading by next, giving to parse int converted to 20, stored in B. Next line, 10 plus 20, C, 30 stored in C, result C, 30 print. Understood? And tell me now, what is the difference from previous program to this program? On the previous program, no prompting messages, directly enter value. This program, prompting message, enter the value. If you want to prompt message, enter value, you yourself has to connect the keyboard and then read value by extra method called next. Okay, na? Now, Sun Microsystem telling, Hare Hari, you are writing parse int method, I am writing parse int method, other developer writing parse int method. When everybody writing parse int method, in first chapter, I promise you, you don't write, I will write. Sun Microsystem promised, you don't write, I will write. Don't write. Don't write. You want read int number? Then don't call next method. Call next int method. What method name? Next int. You want to read integer number from the keyboard. Use what method? Next int. You want to read double number from the keyboard. You want to read Boolean value from the keyboard. Next, Boolean. I want to read float number from the keyboard. Next float or next double. I want to read a character from the keyboard. When parse carry is not available, how the next carry is there, man? Not there. You have to use next method. scn dot next dot caret method. Got clarity? Now tell me. Here also what I should write? Next in. Save it. Clear screen. Same program compiled. Same program executed. Same style 10. Next in reading as a double quotes 10. Internally converting to 10. Return to our program. 20. Reading as double quotes 20. Internally converting to integer 10, 20 and return and printing 30. Okay, now you should understand. Tell me, sir, if I forgot to enter how many value, sir, I don't know whether to enter value or not. Why you need to know? It is asking enter. Program asking why you need to know. Sir, I don't know what type of value to enter. Asking enter first number. Okay. Next, sir, how many values to enter? First you enter. If it is asking, again enter. If not asking, keep silent. So tell me now, this program is now solving command line argument program 3 problems. Should I know how many values to enter? Not required. I mean, should I know that I have to enter value? Not required. Should I know what type of value enter? Not required. Should I know how many values to enter? Not required. Program only guiding you. Okay, na? Then here you must ask me question, sir, in a command line arguments program, if I give number place a character or number place a 10.5 double value, then it has thrown exception, number format exception. Similarly, scanner class also throw exception. Yes, scanner class also will throw exception. What type of number I am asking? I just ask enter number. Enter number and which number you have to enter? Integer number. But you are entering floating point number. Floating point number not accepted. It will throw exception. Read. What is the exception? Input mismatch exception. Parse int method throw what exception? Number format exception. Total will and how many exception? 3. Array index out of bounds exception. Number format exception. Input mismatch exception. Reading runtime values chapter 3 exceptions you have learned. Okay, na? Now you should not pass only restriction. You should not pass whatever the type of value like. What type of number I ask, that type of number only you should pass. Other than that, any other number you pass, you will get what? Exception. Understand how to write a program? Right. Problem with command line arguments program. Problem with command line arguments program. Order is also important. If miss the order, you will get number format exception. Done. And also in the middle of the program, we cannot read values. Every value you should enter on command line only. If you miss any one or two values, again you have to close the program, entered from the beginning. To overcome this problem, we must use CY approach, console approach. Now, to solve above problems, we must prompt, we must prompt, ChatGPT prompt engineering. We must prompt bracket print, prompt and print. Prompt in bracket print message to the user on console. For this purpose, we must use, scanner class. For this purpose, we must use scanner class. Point number 1. The scanner is a predefined class. The scanner is a predefined class. Available in java.util package. Java.util package. Next point. By using scanner class, okay, scanner class provides predefined methods for reading values from keyboard directly in their own primitive types. Write down this point. This slide you write as this. Completed? Here, if you carefully observe, there are totally 3 questions are there. Okay, 2 questions at least. When I see this program, I got 2 questions in my mind and I found answer for them. First, you find questions. Catcher. No. Sorry? Character string antava. Enduku string? Next in SCN dot next return character as a string. Dot character of 0 return the character available in the string. You are not assigned next method. You assign what? Caret method. Caret method returns the character available in the string. That's correct. Next, not that question. Next. There are 2 questions. At least ask 1 question. Second question I will ask. No, first question I will ask. Second question you ask. Second question is directly visible to you. What is the difference between next and next line? Tell me. What is the difference between next and next line? Next and next line difference. That is a print. Same line, next line is print. Answer is also there in front of you. What the difference in next line? Both next and next line returns data as a string. Then what the difference between them? To understand this, first you should understand why method name is next. Method name should be read na. What do you want? You want read data from the keyboard. For reading data from the keyboard, method name should start with what? Read. Read byte, read short, read in, read long, read double. Method name should be read. Why next? Scanner is providing 2 options. Option 1, you can read, you can enter 1 value from the keyboard, that 1 value return directly to you. Or you can enter 2 values at a time, program return 1 value to you. Command line arguments, you enter 2 values from the keyboard. Then args of 0 return all 2 values of first value only, first value one. So scanner have a facility of supporting command line argument approach also. Observe now the twist point here. Now going back to this program. Look at here. I am running this program. Java edition. No, not this console. Okay, Java edition. Press enter. It is asking enter first number. But what am I doing? Enter first number and second number both here. 10 or 20 both I am entering. What happened? For the second prompt message, program execution is paused or not paused? Not paused. Without pausing, directly go to the next line and printing the value 30. How? Because when you entered 2 values, these 2 values are first going into where? Scanner object. In the scanner object, first it reading, next method reading only first value and move the cursor to the next value waiting for second next method call. How many times you call next method? 2 times. Understand? So why method name starts with the next? Why not read? Because scanner will provide you 2 options. Read 1 value, also read multiple values at a time. It return first value, move the cursor to the next value and also have a chance to for reading next value. To tell you that it is supporting multiple values also you can enter at a time. That facility purpose, the method name starts with what? Next. Okay, now understand my point. Now I am running this program again. I am giving here my name Hari space Krishna. Tell me, in this line, how many words are there? How many words are there? Put 2 words, each space is a one word, na? Now space means one word. How many words are there in this line? 2 words. You want to read all words, means entire line. Then you have to call what? Next line. If you want to read entire line, then you have to call what? Next line. No, I want read only one word, first word only. Second word to read, again I should call next method. Third word to read, again I call next method. I want to enter multiple words. Should program, in the program you should written only first word. Then you have to call what method? Next. Catch my point? When to use next, when to use next line. If you want to return complete line as one string, call what method? Next line. If you want to return one word as one string, then you have to call what? Next method. Okay, we will try to practice with a program. First, write down this program. Write down. Develop a program. Develop addition class. Develop addition class. Develop addition class to read integer number by using scanner class. Comma, add them on display result. Add them on display result. Here, don't write star, write a scanner. Java.util. Completed? Look at here, this diagram. Can you understand flow of execution diagram I have drawn? This diagram, if you have, look at this diagram. Next slides, next program, you can easily understand. What should I explain again? Naman? Nom, Mr. Nom. Next questions, next programs to understand, this diagram is very important. Tell me now, when I run Java edition, where are you seeing? Right side or left side? Okay, left side. Start from here. When I run Java edition, what happened? First, control go to edition class. Inside edition class, keep the program side. Inside edition class, what the first statement running? Scanner. Scanner is connecting to whom now? Keyboard. Keyboard system.in already connected to the console. To this console, system.in already connected. Okay, na? System.in already connected. And then to the system.in, scanner object is connected and that object reference and stored in SCL. So when you run Java edition, now this to this console, system.in is created. To the system.in, scanner is created. Scanner is connected to SCL. That is the first line complete. Tell me, when the first line is executed, in the scanner object, is there any data? No. In the system.in, is there any data? No. This is a complete execution after completed you are seeing. So first time visualize. First time when you take, what happened? Nothing is there. Okay, na? This is the first one. Scanner SSN new scanner means this is the dabba created. SSN variable is created. Then system.in is connected to the console. Scanner object is created, point. Scanner object is empty. Now, next step, you prompt the message. Okay. Next step, you prompt the message. What the message you prompted? Enter first number. Tell me, when enter first number, what happened? Just message is printed. Just message is printed. Okay. And then now next line, a variable memory created. Next line, a variable memory created. A variable memory created. A variable memory created. With value 5 or no value? No value. No value. No value. Okay. A variable memory created. Then now you are calling SSCN dot next int. When you call SSCN dot next int, what happened? Next int method is going into scanner object. Okay. SSCN dot next int method going into scanner object. Tell me, in the scanner object, do you have any data available here? No. SSCN dot next int method is going to scanner object. In the scanner object, there is no data. When there is no data, now here on the console, the prompt is blinking. Now you enter the data 5 and press enter. When you press enter, this value is coming into scanner object. Very, very important point. Please notice what is coming. Only 5 coming, enter key also coming. Only 5. What is your idea? Only 5 coming, enter key also coming. Enter key also coming. Whatever you type on the keyboard, everything will come. What is coming? 5 enter key both come into the system.in. From the system.in, what happened? That 5 enter key is coming into the scanner object. Tell me now, in the scanner object, data is populated. Now the data is read by next int method. Next int method reading the data as what? String double quotes 5. Then the double quotes 5 is converted to 5 stored in the A. Understand the flow? Repeat once again. First step is what? When you run your program, first on the console you type Java edition, then immediately control come to the edition class. Inside edition class system.in connected to the console, then system.in connected to the scanner. Scanner is stored inside SCN. Initially scanner object is empty. Then control go to the next line. print the message, enter first number prompted on the console, then go to the next line, int A memory created, SCN dot nextInt. SCN dot nextInt is looking into scanner object doesn't have any data, then cursor is prompting here. Okay, and you enter data 5, enter key, and because of enter key, data is coming. What is coming? 5 enter key, both are coming and dropped inside scanner object. Then data after populating, nextInt method reading the integer number written to program stored inside A. Now control is going to next line. In the next line, what is there? System dot out at println, enter second number. Then enter second number, message is print. And tell me now, do you have any value there? No. No value available. Okay. Now after printing that, control is coming to program. Int B variable memory created. Int B variable memory created. B variable memory created with value or without value? Without value. B variable memory created. Then after SCN dot nextInt is called. After that, SCN dot nextInt is called. SCN dot nextInt is called. SCN dot nextInt method looking into scanner object. In the scanner object, data available? No, because data not available. Now the cursor is blinking here. Cursor blinking is started. Now you enter the data 5, 6 and press enter key. When you press enter key, the value 5 is going into system dot, the value 6 is going to system dot in. 6 going 6 on enter key also. 6 and enter key. Now that 6 and enter key populated in the scanner object. Once the data populated, nextInt method reading that 6 as a string, converted to integer, stored here. Understand the flow? And then third step, int C variable memory created, A plus B added, stored, system dot out at println, printed on the console. Output is coming 11. Understand the flow? Now tell me, very important point. When you call, very important point, when you call SCN dot nextInt, is it directly going to console or is it going into the scanner object? In the scanner object, if data not available, then only going to where? Console. If this point registered in your brain, this topic will be easy. Next coming confusion topic, complex concepts, easily you can understand. Understand the diagram? Paka? Flow of execution, right? I will upload this diagram, you can copy there. Let's not waste the time by writing the diagram. Okay. Now, I want to ask a question. When scanner SCN dot nextInt can pass the program execution, when scanner SCN dot nextInt pass the program execution, read. Simran, place college.java in a comment. Don't try many ways. Why are trying many ways? Go to that line number and check. Why are going there and here? Line number 1, go to line number 1. Clearly it is giving arrow mark to college.java. What is college.java? It is a text. Place in comment. Problem solved. While saving, place college.java in a double quotes. Okay, now? If you are saving from Notepad, place college.java in a double quotes. When will a program execution passed for SCN.next call? When there is no data. Everyone come here to show you that point. Look at here. When I enter value here, 10. Why program SCN dot next int method passing program? Because there is no data in the scanner. Type enter 10, press enter. Why second next int method passing the program execution? Because there is no data. So enter 20. Okay, now listen. Now you have to answer. Tell me, if I give 10 space 20 at a time, when I press enter, this value 10 read by first next int method, still in the scanner object 20 is available or not? Okay, this first next int method, read 10 over. Okay, read 10 over. Now, second next int method, looking into scanner object, in the scanner object still 20 available now. Then program execution passed or not passed? Not passed. Say print message. After printing message, next int method is going into scanner. In scanner, we have 20. Program execution not passed. Look at that not passed. And result coming what? 30. So this is a very, very important point working with scanner. Okay. I'll show you one more program here. Please observe. Can you understand this program? Now, look at this program. Can you understand it? How many prompt messages I have given? How many prompt messages I given? Only one message. Mamata, I am not asking how many values I am reading. I am asking how many messages I prompted. One. Enter numbers. How many times I call next int method? 3 times. Now tell me, can you guarantee this program execution is passed 3 times? Program execution passed 3 times or depending on how many values at a time you are entering. How many values you are entering at a time is matter, right? How many times compulsory this program is passed? How many times this program is definitely passed? One time. One time definitely passed. For which line? Next in. Scanner object is created empty, no data. Enter numbers message is printed. Control is coming to next in. Next int method looking into scanner. Data not available. Go to console. Passed. Cursor blinking. Visualizing a cursor blinking. Then I enter value 10 only. Press enter. Next in reading 10, making scanner object empty, no data. Then SCN dot next in, again looking into scanner, data not available. Then go to console, cursor blinking, enter 20, press enter. Then next int method reading 20 and make the scanner object empty. Control go to third next int method. Next int method again looking into scanner, data not available. Program execution is passed on the cursor, on the console, and now you enter 30, press enter. Then now control is coming to what you call reading the next int, reading the third value stored in the C. Understand? And then SOP in A value 10, B value 20, C value 30. How many times passed? How many times passed? One time or 3 times, sir? Why 3 times? Because I have passed one value at a time. Because I have passed one value at a time. Because I have passed one value at a time. Now tell me. How many times passed? Only one time. First next int method reading 5. Second next int method reading 6. Third next int method reading 7. Scanner object contain 3 values. Then next int reading 5. Second B. Second next int going to scanner. Data available. Reading. Third next int method going to scanner. Data available. Reading. So how many times passed? One time. So tell me, by using scanner, we can read one value at a time. Also, we can read multiple values at a time with a single prompt message. This clarity is very, very important. Now, very important, when next int method is read the number, that number removed from the scanner, that number is not available in the scanner. Okay, na? And the cursor go to the next line. Second next int method when call, now read the 6. Now the 6 is gone from the scanner object. It will not be available. And then third next int method, reading the 7 and remove the 7. Finally, scanner object become empty. Now tell me. How many times passed? Tell me now. 5 is passing to scanner object. Now program execution passed. Then now I entered what? 6, 7. Now next in reading 6, second next in, third next in reading what? 7. Finally, how many times passed? Minimum 2 times. So you have to play this program with multiple next int methods like this. Then scanner object understanding will be there properly. So this slide is very, very important. Previous slide. What is that? When scanner object passes the program. Okay. Why class name is scanner? Okay. When will a program execution passed for next? When there is no data in the scanner object, then only next method passes the program. If data already available in the scanner object, next method will not pass the program. Okay, now write down this program. Develop a program. Develop a program to read multiple values. To read multiple values from console with a single prompt message. With a single prompt message. Write down this program. Complete notes I'll upload. Please read it today. Okay, now scanner programs are little difficult. When I start developing project, you will fail, you will confuse. Okay, now please read. So this chapter will also take one more day tomorrow. Tomorrow we will close this chapter. Okay. Tomorrow when I am teaching the confusion point in the scanner, all the people automatically should understand. Understood? Huh? Tomorrow class is difficulty concept. Difficulty topics are there. Yesterday I have uploaded command line arguments, 40 slides. Okay, please go through once. Just slides only, reading only, na already known points. Say extra material I have uploaded. Whatever explained the class, elaborated material I'm uploading to the Google Classroom with extra rules. Just go through slides. Now, scanner related every point I'll upload slide by slide. Everyone read. If you feel some points are important, write notes. Simran, I am not free. I am working here. You are only working on your program. That is your problem. Okay. I cannot solve your problem by skipping the current class. You are in a different world. I am in a different world. Okay. You struggle yourself. That's your problem. I don't care. Understand? We are learning scanner. You are still working on errors. Enjoy. You are 1 hour behind. When will you come and join with us? I don't know. This is called lack of common sense. Completed, guys? Now write the flow of execution. When I run Java, the class name control go to main method. Then here scanner object created. Now system.out.println enter numbers message printed. Run the flow. Tomorrow class is very, very difficult. If you practice this program, tomorrow class easy. When I run scn.nextInt, a variable created. NextInt method from the cursor on the console because no data in the scanner object. Then you enter 3 values at a time, 5 space 6 space 7. Now all values are going into scanner object. Int a variable. scn nextInt looking into scanner object, data not available, cursor blinking on console. You enter 3 values at a time, enter key, then control coming here scanner object. Okay, na? Now, nextInt method reading all 3 values are 1 value. Next ints next int ante 1 int only it will read. Read that 5 on store. NextInt read only 1 int. Tell me, int b equal to scn dot next. What happened here? NextInt method looking into scanner object. In scanner object data available. Then reading that available number. It will not prompt message on the console. Third one, C variable memory created. Third nextInt looking into scanner object, value available, reading and store. And finally, A value 5, B value 6, C value 7. So you should, when run scn.nextInt, you should not look into the console, you should go to scanner. In scanner, no data, then only go to the console. Keep this point, remember, so that tomorrow horrible topic you will understand. Okay, na? Today we discussed 3 programs. One project, one scanner reading value adding, third scanner functionality. What is the scanner functionality? It can read 1 value at a time. Also, it can read multiple values at a time. For reading multiple values, you enter multiple values, but in the program to reading multiple values multiple times, nextInt method you have to call. Okay. So finally, you got some idea on scanner, but then still one more horrible point is there. Difference between next and next line. Next line method has a one problem that is a universal problem that we are solving in tomorrow class. Tomorrow we are going to learn 3 programs totally. No, 4 programs total, including Java 25 version, IO class also. Okay, totally 4 programs learning tomorrow and we are closing this chapter. Okay, now don't miss tomorrow class, please. Again requesting, don't miss classes. One class if you miss also, next classes continuity understanding become difficult because every day topics will be interlinked internally. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, na? Yeah. So Thursday, we are starting object-oriented programming. First topic, that is modifiers, private, default, protected, public, and packages. So Thursday, Friday, we are learning packages and modifiers. Maybe one day sufficient. Packages and modifiers topic we will learn on Thursday. And then Friday, we are entering into object-oriented programming introduction. What are the different concepts available as part of object-oriented programming, purpose of object-oriented programming, and then one program we will develop and we'll see the problem and to solve the problem next chapter. Every program I will develop with one problem. That problem will link to next chapter. Next chapter understand last program I will show you one problem. That problem will take you to the next chapter. So every day end one problem I'll show. I will stop that class. Next day solution I will tell. So if you miss today class, next class you cannot understand. Every day there is a linking between the classes. That's why please don't miss classes. This week classes are very, very important. Okay. Thank you. See you all tomorrow. Bye. Good night.